monsters until such time as it rids the planet of these beasts. Now, so saying, your NATO report card gets an F, a complete failure, a complete fuck up when it comes down to human relations. You thought you were gonna just steal everybody's shit and get over with, huh? Drug dealing, murder, rape. Okay, people, this is how the game works. The American secret government, the Illuminati, commits heinous acts against its own people, then blames its enemies for having done the dirty deed. This tiny secret cabal owns and controls the media, which plays the event over and over again for the purpose of whipping up the people into a frenzy as the warplanes roll out to go off to the other side of the planet to drop bombs on innocent men, women, and children, while cheering goes up from the ignorant masses of the people they keep in abject darkness about their evil nature and their evil intent. Today is November 24th, 2011 in America, known as Thanksgiving, which represents the first giant gathering between the European pilgrims and the melanin-dominant humans here on the eastern shores of what is called the United States of America. But at that particular time, and that Thanksgiving was known as the 13 colonies of Great Britain, which were set up to represent the 13 reptilian bloodline families of Europe by England, France, the principal fortress of Adam Weishaupt and King George I of England. I think. I have to say, I think behind every statement I make, which includes these devils, since their history books and sources of information available to the public is saturated with lies. If any thanks is to be given on my part, it is to thank myself for staying the course in my own overstanding that these lying monsters, while being the devils they are, have never told the truth about anything, because the devil is a liar and a thief. No truth whatsoever is abiding in them. Now, let's make that plural, because after that first Thanksgiving, these devils, being the children of the reptilians, double-crossed the melanin-dominated indigenous people of this continent and slaughtered us for our land and natural resources under the banner of white supremacy. This slaughter of the humans on this planet Earth for their land and their natural resources reaches back into history of the genetically engineered humans as a combined effort of the Liberon Federation, representatives of the reptilians and the Zeta Reticulin Gray allies, using the blonde hair rhesus and Gibbons monkey as a foundational source for engineering their product and producing in their laboratories beneath the Caucasus Mountains these contemporary beings we call today Caucasians. From the caves of Europe to the castles and mansions of Europe and America, this would continue until this very day, now that the Aryans of Alpha Draconis had produced a humanoid they could work through as a functional killing machine by the process of altering some 65 genetic engineered processes from the Neanderthal stage to the Aryan one sees dominating the TV and Hollywood screen to this very day, and living under a mountain of lies about everything in existence, from Steven Spielberg's murdering great white sharks, tearing humans to shreds, to white flour, white sugar, salt, and dairy products being good for human consumption. This matrix constructed by these devils, these beastly albino reptilians, that is, which are disagreeables, who were dumped off into this galaxy some 225 million years ago for the purpose of getting rid of these monsters by beings more powerful than they are. These reptilian humanoids and their allies, the Greys from Zeta Reticula, have contaminated this planet so much with filth and evil until one has to walk slowly through this maze of bullshit so as not to step in any part of it and contaminate one's entire being. The same type of gray out of the 81 different types of grays that do exist. The Aryan reptilian humanoid bloodline we shall deal with in this segment of this study commences with Queen Victoria, known as the German. That bloodline starts with her, then moves up through to the Queen Mary, the mother of Queen Elizabeth, right on through to the Bush family, and today's world of the Illuminati dominating the planet, moving clandestinely into positions of control over the mindless masses who are their victims, lost completely in a false matrix which they believe to be true. What the big con game has been is not to let the masses know that they are, as Caucasians manufactured by the reptilian humanoids and the Greys, only humanoids who are half human and half reptilian. They are the aliens. The royal families of Europe and the super rich of the Americas keep the masses on the planet ignorant to the fact that they are not human, that they are cannibal beasts.
Read it. And then they have 5 or 6 of them.
In case we have to go on vacation, let's just keep this one over here just stuck and full of stuff with a whole bunch of maids and servants to keep the spider webs from collecting and all that good stuff. And if we ever make it to this part of the world again, we just have it sitting here. See? Yeah.
So I know y'all enjoying this. This is really incredible stuff. I know I'm enjoying it. Cause I couldn't sleep, woke up. Right now it's 2:21 in the morning. Well, I should be asleep, but guess what? I'm not. Because I went to sleep early. But imagine all this wealth and then how horrible the living conditions are as we watch martial law come and sustain and corroborate the accusations made against the white devils for being part human, part alien, which is more alien because the substance of them that launches their behavior is more synonymous with the alien DNA than the human DNA. So we're gonna stick with alien. See? You know, when you look at that right there, that was some alien shit right there. It said he is the ugliest albino reptilian god of the Christian Bible. Yahweh, who is only a low-level backroom office clerk on the planet Nibiru, where he operates from controlling human minds via all of that false information in the Bible is his game. That's true. Send your dumb ass up believing that Bible, putting your whole nation of people on lockdown, worshiping this as God. That is so sad. So sad that you can't be smarter than that. You know, it's same shame over and over and over for millions of years. If you don't wake up, you're gonna be stuck with Spider-Man, Jesus, Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, Hitler, and those bombs in these concentration camps forever. All this shit is from that foolish religious dogma. It says, now that this drama has produced the United States military and industrial complex as the killing machine to drop limited bombs upon innocent men, women, and children. Their way of it has been doing for countless years. The time is set for them to take over the entire planet, so they thought. What they left out of the equation is the Galactic Federation, whose job it is to preserve this universe from the attacks of this demonic reptilian federation the United States of America belong to. They are the rulers of evil, just like I always say. They stole all our science, put us on lockdown, and gave us their foolish ass Bible. They take all our science and give us their dumb ass Bible.
To death and resurrection. We are the one. We are